We've just seen two stories. It's Audrey's stories on rebuilding after uncertainty, and then Derek Joey's reflection on how Philippine cinema has shaped the way we approach money and utang. And now we get to continue the conversation. Thanks again, Derek Joey, Oz, and Diggs for being part of this dialogue. Alright. So, of course, first question goes to Derek Joey and Oz. No. So when you were approached to be part of this conversation, what's your initial reaction? What were your thoughts, and what made you say yes? Audrey, would like to start.
Thank you so much, Metro Bank, for having me. It is such an opportunity to be able to share a story alongside this amazing group and community. For me, when I was invited, I was thrilled because to me, for personally, before I was an entrepreneur, I was actually a corporate worker in the financial technology. And one of my projects is to actually be able to share financial literacy to people because I also believe na marami sa ating mga Pilipino ang hindi financial literate. And nahihirapan tayo actually to accept those things. And to me, being invited here actually invites conversation to our fellow Filipinos, our brothers and sisters, to be more aware. It is more of like an awareness to me, para din sa masa, para sa mga taong sambayanan, dahil kulang tayo sa edukasyon ng financial literacy. And yeah.
Yeah, so there's not really enough conversation about money, and it's not just personal, it's very cultural. That's why this conversation really is meant to break that silence. How about you there?
I'm complete opposite of Audrey. I'm an absolute ignoramus when it comes to finances. And it's very cultural indeed. I come from a family na dati ko sinasabi, pag may kinita ka, dapat yun sa savings. Okay, period. Walang pinakamalaking kasalanan kaysa magkaroon ng utang. Dahil magkakaroon ka ng obligation. I never understood the dynamics of making loans, of how to make your money work for you. That's something so conservatively Filipino. That the ultimate goal is to have a fat savings account. And then if you have a fat savings account, eventually you make it into a time deposit, di ba? Even to this day, it's only recently, now that I am of retirement age, that I've come to realize that you make your money work for you. Okay, it comes to a point that you have to make your money work for you rather than to put it at a very conservative interest in a savings account or even in a more conservative interest in a time deposit. And it's because I never learned that. I'm a literature major, okay? They never taught you finance in literature. Okay, and I can just imagine how this cuts across. Even though our educated profile of our society, we've never taught the financial aspects of what you can do with your money. Eh kung mga graduate ka ng LaSalle, ng UST, ng Ateneo, hindi itinuturo yan, what more of the others? So I'm so glad there's a representative from DepEd here. Raise of hand nga, sino taga-DepEd dito? O yan ma'am. Okay. Importante yun importante. I always believe that it all boils down to education. And in terms of media naman, we know the fact that, walang pinakamalaking sumpa kaysa doon sa mahirap na merong utang na kahit anak niya ay pinambabayad niya, di ba? So Filipino, di ba? So, typical melodrama. Okay? And it perpetuates that idea that utang is bad, not knowing that loans can be made to the advantage. How did I feel when I was invited? I was curious. I was really curious of where this is going, and now that I see where it has gone, I'm so happy that I am a part of this and I'm instrumental to this kind of education.
Thank you, Darren. We also have here our partner from DILG because we really want this effort to reach grassroots, as you mentioned. So, Dix, from where you sit, we have here storytellers, a filmmaker, an entrepreneur. We have historian Professor Xiao Chua and a book author. Why bring in voices beyond banking and finance to talk about financial mindfulness? How do you envision the type of conversation when Nicaragua is?
Yeah. So I for Metro Bank, and I think if I speak for the banking industry in general, and then I think si Ons mentioned it, the approach to FinEd or financial literacy has been tried for many decades, whether it's banks or other people, and I think some of our friends here know in this time of social media, even influencers, are trying to help naman dun sa atin. When we approach it sa Metrobank, kami, yes, we have the traditional ways of doing it. We've generated content, we've written an ebook, we continuously have all of that. But then we realized if we really want to make a difference, it really has to be more than, nakatakot kasi yung FinEd di ba? People feel that they're going to go back to school. Di ba, directly? Di ba, Prof? What we want is for people to take action. Because what we believe is that when you take a small action, when you take a decision, it's the change in mindset that actually will propel you to start. And that's actually what we need. So therefore, how do you get to that action? The starting point is really to talk about it. Because what we believe is you first have to have a conversation. The conversation will stimulate a thought in your mind. The thought will eventually stimulate an action, and the action multiplied by Filipinos, whether in your family group, friend group, barkad, all of that, will then start that movement. It has to be relevant first. It has to be something that's not forced, In fact, the example, that's why nandito tayo. Pag nanood ka ng sine, nanood ka sa Netflix, yan yung masarap na kwentuhan di ba? So we're hoping ganun din siya. We break, as we say, that taboo. Diba, that Professor Xiao will talk about in this episode about talking about money. Hindi natin pinag-uusapan kasi yun as it's not something normal. We want Filipinos to have meaningful conversations about money. And we believe if we start with that meaningful conversation by having these stories and our storytellers spark that's what's going to start everything first. Kailangan pag-usapan muna bago lumabas muna sa bunganga, bago pumasok sa utak, bago pumasok sa puso, tapos magiging gawa sa kamay. So ganun that's the approach that we're hoping this is going to happen for Manigurado.
Yeah. And for a topic like FinEd and financial mindfulness, it really lands better through storytelling and relatability. And our experts here are not here to lecture, like many of us Filipinos, they're actually reflective with us. And that reflection has never felt more urgent than right now, right? So